Merhaba Emre Kalesi. Abdullah Kalesi'nin devam. Ay Lebrika'da devam ediyoruz. Şimdi geçen bölüm takasla çıkışa katılmıştık. Bu bölüm Golden State maçında belki Dallas maçını yapacağız. Ondan sonra playoff'ları geçen bölüm geçeceğiz. Maç neden yapıyorum? Çünkü LeBron Curry'i de alamayacağım 3 yaşa katılmıştık geçen bölüm. Kaybetmiş Curry. Ama çık telifi verin telifilmek. Olabileceksin hemen şöyle verdik. Hemen attım yaptım. Olsaydı bunu şuna geldik beyler. Rengi olsun. Bakın Golden State. Yıkaytın 10 kaçırdım. Bak adamlar kaçırmıyor.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
LeBron'la kaçırmıyor.
No time at all. Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Outside Payton to the paint. Here's Pachinski. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got
Direkt
it all on
göreceğim
the
ya.
offensive
Nerede?
end.
Levert passes to James.
Verdi pası. Fırsatı perdeye geldik. Onu gördüm ve elince aslında neredeyiz? Asist yaptım.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Now here's Curry. 35 points his last game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Johnson. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
Ve foul var
At least we
galiba.
have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now well into his 30s, is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
For 3, James. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Outside Payton. Outside Butler.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3.
Bunları kaçıramaz.
Rebounded by Daniels.
Kaçırdı.
You just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James, that's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Green. Good work defensively by James.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Butler. To the inside. Here's Peyton. The shot won't fall.
It
Some
won't
solid
fall
defense
more.
from James. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Let's go with a three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yapıyor.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble.
Aslında yükseğiyle boş gördük. Karşısında sabah kaçırdı.
And they found that out last time.
Inside. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Peyton with a screen on Levert. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Lebron savunamadı.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a
Lebron
teammate
çok
makes
uzak.
that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Outside Pajemski. And here's Curry. He's scoreless. Off target from outside. Now James. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
George Niang out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Rizachet. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Mann in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
Healed from outside. Hits the trifecta.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Hawks lead by 10. Pass to Niang. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that will always be impressive.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Checked
in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Mann.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
I'm the LeBron.
Look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Here's Green. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 4 on the clock. Up strong for the jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And it's James with the jam.
Atsın diyor. Geliyorum lan diyor.
All he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Outside Moody. And he's going for the lob. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's James. LeBron on the break.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga, and Payton is subbed in for Moody. Outside Butler, fires for three. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
LeVert finds James.
Elini titremedi ama
That three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 8 to the middle.
Olabilir sanki.
Oh, they pick off the pass.
Ama soğuklukta son.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Fires the three. James from distance. Easy work.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Curry passes to Payton. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Back to James. On the wing, Daniels. James
LeBron'un
outside. And the Hawks with another three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Prime LeBron.
Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Payton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. Pajemski's shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to James. Over Payton. And there's James on the assist by Johnson. James has got 32 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
To the inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
LeVert finds James.
Gördük.
Here's Daniels. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points
Devam
per game.
bunları
And James
kaçırmaz.
gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players
Şahın foul yaptı.
he can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
LeBron
And
5.
Atlanta with possession here.
4.
Here's James.
3. Olmadı girseydi daha efsaneye olurdu.
So it's LeBron James making things happen for Atlanta. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot. Yeah, the only way to...
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's... And that's a wrap on it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Orada bir kenara alırsın.
LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Well, Richard with the relocation to the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time.
Connects from downtown.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
LeVert outside. Oh, back at you.
Ama lebron var.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Ricochet, he's checked in for James. As we head...
Neden çıkartmamıştım? Bak çıksana oğlum sen. Gitsin dediniz.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Green, the pass to Payton. And that comes off the assist by Green. Payton's got 12.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first four.
Ricochet, he's checked in for the Hawks. With a brief pause.
Ya bazen
And there's James from the arc.
by Curry.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Johnson.
Atman gelme Jayden Johnson. Atmadan gelme.
Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA.
Ya nesin Johnson ya?
More often than not.
Butler's got space. Okongwu with the rebound.
Rahatlıkla LeBron koşuyor çünkü potaya.
Last time I saw him miss a shot like that, it's been a while.
LeBron, just too much.
When LeBron decides it's his time, slowing him down.
Curry against LeVert. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep.
Rebound LeBron'da.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And good. There's another.
Some guys
Make it
look easy. He's at 40 points yet again.
And now he owns the 5th most career 40-point games.
Yeah, his 89th time hitting that bar. And if he can do it another 12 times, he'll match James Harden.
Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the layup is good. James has got 44.
They're really working the paint now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Ve hoca bizi maç işken sıkıyor. Tıkanlık şirin böyle almış.
Warriors trail by 14. Larry Nance is out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Ricochet. And it's James in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Healed from outside. And the 3-pointer goes.
Elite from 3-point land. Buddy Hield whenever he lets it fly.
Hocam, ondan çıkıp kırayım. Curry var çıktığında. Ben kırılmış bir kırmızı takayım derken olmadı.
The Warriors shooting 55% for the game so far. Outside Kuminga. The 3.
Savundu Kuminga'yı. Aman. Aman.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being
the
ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Nance, the pass to James.
Ama bunu üçge kol içine bu hadi.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA.
Curry'i çaldık.
James with a steal.
Ver bana. Ver bana ver. Curry.
From downtown.
Curry'nin.
And again.
And this guy is just a historically
50
great
bıraktı.
score.
50.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances.
Yeah, only Harden, Kobe, MJ, and Wilt have more. That's a who's who of great scorers.
And the basket by Hill.
Mançalıya artık LeBron. Tam maçta oynadı.
Pass to man, back to James. From behind the arc.
LeBron. Elfan.
Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot.
53 sayı.
Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Kept
Kaçırdı.
alive. The kick out, Curry. The 3 is up.
Curry de atıyor. Pasifini oluyor kişi.
His shooting
Ne
motion
kadar
is
kahve
just so
edecek kişi.
impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Niang, the pass to James.
LeBron
Fires
yine.
the 3, and again for 3.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Steve
And Steve
alıyor.
Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Bomboş spotlar. Hop ama ben
Pass to Daniels.
sıfır atmak istiyorum. Curry'nin gözü önünde.
Now, here is
Curry'nin
James.
gözü tekrar atmak istiyorum.
Connects again from distance.
Yıkacağız.
Threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from
LeBron
defense.
reboundu aldı.
The Hawks lead by 15. James with the ball, now guarded by Curry.
Abi
And
dört
the
aksini
shot's
yaptı.
good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Şefim.
Outside Butler. Outside Pajemski. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Şefim.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Çok iyi çünkü.
He hits again.
Another stunning
Çıkışını
accomplishment in his
kaybettiğim iki
career.
tarafından.
He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
One
Fark
of the
17, Cuma
all-time great
fark
passing
fark
big men.
17.
Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
And the distance between the point totals for these
Böyle-
teams tells the
böyle-
whole story.
Gösterişi
Just a
yaparım.
fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the
Tamam
Hawks.
değil ya.
Tonight they
Şöyle
got
şeyler
everybody in
deniyor.
on the scoring.
Dene.
Had nice passing,
İlk AD'nin
led
şey.
good looks.
Just solid
Falan
play by
şişi.
these guys.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
Bana ver, bana
And
dedi
even
LeBron.
though this season
Sure.
series was only 2.
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just
LeBron
firing
kendi
away.
rekorunu.
And he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We
Nasıl
know his
oluyor?
reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Pass to Johnson.
Üç rekorum.
And James launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Golden State with the ball. They trail by 18. Outside, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
For 3,
Reis
James.
Salih.
Warriors
LeBron
with
artık
the rebound.
kaçırdı.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And yes, another basket.
İntikamını böyle alır diyor
In the
LeBron.
history of the franchise, have we seen a game like this? He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Timeout call, the
65
Warriors.
sayı.
24 seconds left in the final quarter.
Come
All right,
on.
guys, what's your take?
Trying to
Evet,
So
Hollywood'u
it's
çıkarttı.
Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw two
Süper.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Ve 67 sayı 23-34. 10'da 23. Ve bundan sonra oynayacağımız bir maç kalmıyor ki. Yorum yok, kalmamış. Bunu bitirelim. MVP şey diyoruz, Alexander olmuş. Charger Twinkie bir de bir ödül yok mu lan? Bir ödül yok mu işte hacı? Yapacağın işe uyun. Oğlum lebron nerede? Takımda lebron yok. Lan lebron sakatlanmış. Lan tahaf nerede hacı? Buradayız. İkinci sırada playoff'um. İlk playoff maçı Toronto Raptors. Yani şimdi kes atalım. Raptors önde. Fark açtı Toronto Raptors. Kesin bakayım. Maçı buradan çevireceğiz. 4 dakika. Fakat oynuyoruz. Fakat oynuyoruz. Bakalım ne yapıyoruz.
Daniels passes to James. LeBron slashes inside.
Fakat.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Daniels out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's James. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Johnson in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
James outside.
Ol takımda doktor yok mu?
James
fakat üçünü atarım.
Giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitation. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Congoos checked in for the Hawks. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Walter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. See if we can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. James. Whoa! James Strong flush off the drive.
Vintage LeBron James is cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
And here is quickly to the middle. And the dunk by
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here is Daniels. LeBron James on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
LeVert against quickly. Here's Dick, and he banks in the lane. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And here's LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingram against LeVert. And that one's good, Ingram.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
James fires from way outside. The long distance three is buried. LeBron's got 43 points. Knocked loose and stolen by James. James with a powerful jam.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Pass to Dick. Quickly setting the pick for Dick. James on the trifecta.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside, James. Nice ball movement here by
Daniels.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
James gets the bucket.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Ingram, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Can't do this against Ingram.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out. All right, David.
Hadi bakalım. Olsun. Abi seri daha bitmedi. Aman diyeyim. Ama Şemet Reis kesti. Atlanta girdi. Sıkıntı istiyor. On iki. Son 47 saniye atlayacağım. Oldu.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Rizouche, he's checked in for George Niang. And it's tied up with that one.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram at the 3. That's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Barrett. It's good.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here when the game is close. He kicks it up a notch.
LeVert finds James.
LeBron.
Leases one from 3.
LeBron.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And it's still a rare sight to see like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will...
David, thank you.
LeBron yine 42 taraf ağırlık göstermiş. Aman. İki. Aman. 460. 84. Üç iki. Leon var karşı oynamış. Leon var 16'da yapmış. Aha. 4 turladık. 2 milyona Wafer. Benim kez atladık. Indiana. Hayır be. 2-0. Bunu çok yaptık. Sıfır. Coaching falan. 7 kişiye düşür. Atlıyoruz bu maçı.
You take a look at the Hawks. Hard to believe what we've witnessed in this series. A total beatdown, which has them on the ropes.
Yeah, tonight on the road could absolutely be the knockout blow. Everything's stacked up against them, and they don't look like they have anything left in the tank.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4, with a Kongwu at the 5. Then there's James, then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Buffkin in at the point. James with the ball. Siakam covered, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoy watching him do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Outside Matherin. Halliburton outside. Floats one. And that one makes it 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Allie, thank you. Now, here is James. Three-pointer.
LeBron.
Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Halliburton outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Back to Siakam. The putback. Not going to go that time. James passes to Johnson. There's the three. That one's good from James on the assist by Johnson. James has got 7.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Jackson finds Matherin. Halliburton outside. Jackson, pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the screen. And the basket by Halliburton. 7 points in the game.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Johnson. Here's Buffkin. Back to James. Puts up a three. He drops it from range.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch and shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
From deep, Johnson.
The
shot off that top. Excellent D there from Siakam. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton pass to Matherin. Driving in. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
James. And James throws it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. For 3, Matherin. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 3. James outside. Lets it go from deep. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Siakam outside. Here's the 3.
Siakam's got 5 points. It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
To the middle is Matherin. Okongwu with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Shoots over Matherin. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to James. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And what you like about Matherin, he brings the energy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Nembhard. Another one falls for Indiana.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
The 3, James. On target from range. James has got 25 points in the game.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a... And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been...
Siakam against James. Tries the 9-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Pacers trail by 4. Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Nembhard outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And slam dunk by James.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage. 2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
And a little under under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
To the paint. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game, put up big scoring numbers, a bunch.
Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. From outside the arc. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very contested ball game here. After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
They get it back. On the wing, Nembhard. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Matherin's got his third bucket of the night.
And you got to be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
The three, James sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 5.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's James. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Here's McConnell. With one on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Atlanta. He's nearing the 40-point. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Some great.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers. A chance to sweep. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to...
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Then there's James. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Bufkin in at the point. And there's Jackson on the assist by Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Daniels passes to James. Here's Okongwu. And at last, they get one to fall. Okongwu's gotten his first basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Puts one up from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Halliburton's got 16 points.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. It's hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter. You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Nembhard outside to the inside. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Jackson. Siakam, right side. Outside Matherin. The 3 is up.
Savundu şefali nasıl attı?
He's got 9.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Nembhard. On that one. Some solid defense from James.
Net sayıyor dememek için.
The 3.
Bastım atmadan gel koçum.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karras. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. And they're still in a tight spot, but you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate.
Görüşürüz, bay bay. En son sigorta tarifleri tamam güzel yapıyor. 44 sayısını atmış. Görüşürüz, bay bay.